So I have a question for you. I asked this to Elon Musk when we had him on an AMA, but I'm particularly interested in your thoughts on this. So say when you got on this call, say you didn't actually get on this call. Say you suddenly find yourself teleported back to 500 BC, and you don't know how you did it, but somehow you became dictator of the world. Now, there's a little bit more here. So you realize that you're dictator of the world. You realize you retained all of your knowledge when you're teleported back, but you also realize that you were on one of three identical Earths. And in 2,520 years from now, there's going to be a great war between these three Earths, and only one Earth is going to survive. The question is, what do you do as dictator of the world in the year 500 BC to best increase your Earth's chance of survival? Now, there's three kind of important constraints in this. The first is that, again, you retain all the knowledge you retain today. You can start anywhere you want, and you can assume that you speak the local language. But you can't bring anything back with you. Second, you are dictator of the world, but it is 500 BC, and you're limited accordingly. Who knows if you say something, if folks on the other side of the world are going to hear it by the time you die. And that brings me to the third constraint, which is that you are going to die. You only have the rest of your life to get your plans in motion. You can assume that you're not going to get any crazy diseases from being teleported back. So you have the rest of the normal lifespan. And the war is inevitable. You can assume three Earths go in a black box, only one comes out. Diplomacy is not an option. So what do you do?
I think you'd kind of have to start a religion in that, like, everything else feels too fragile. Like, what can last over that kind of time scale? I mean, religions have sort of shown that they can. And you know, if one kind of really zooms out and looks at religions as sort of a way for us to sort of create a value system or an ethical system or a belief system or whatever, I think you probably want to ask the question of what beliefs would maximize the probability that we can both develop the kind of technologies, but also have the broader, you know, cohesion and coordination, all those things that sort of will serve us best in this, 2,500 year hence world. And I don't know what the answer to that is, but you said I have a lifetime to figure it out. And of course, it is 500, or it is 2,500 years ago, and so you're pretty limited in terms of what the other avenues might be. I mean, you could try to start the Iron Age or something, but that's probably A, a whole lot of work, and B, even if you succeed, it's not clear that that necessarily advances you that much. Maybe everyone's inevitably going to discover the Iron Age. So yeah, I think you'd want to start a religion.